All right, guys, let's do some word talk today. If you have a piece of paper, you may get it. You can use crayons, markers. You can do it outside on the sidewalk. If you take your iPad outside and your mom and dad doesn't care, you can do it however you want. So here's your first word. I write it, you write it. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you just pause the video till you get caught up. That's what's wonderful about having a video. You just hit the pause button on it and you stop it for a minute and you get caught up. All right, here's our word. R-I-M. I am not going to read it to you. You have to write it down. Even if you know this word, I know a lot of you do, don't say it because we are going to talk about it and get good practice on seeing things that we know in short words so that later we can read the really hard words. It's easy to practice on the words we already know. So we're going to practice. Write this dude down. I'm going to give you till I count 5, and then we're going to talk about it. So if you need to pause me, you can pause me. Here we go. Okay, let's talk about this word. I'm going to get my hand down to pen right here, and I'm going to change my color to red. All right, I know in this word, R says R. I know I says I. I know M says So I'm going to read this word. R, I, If I were having trouble with this word, something I can do, remember, hang out on your vowel. Say it for a while. R, im, rim, rim. Awesome job. I'm going to erase him. We're going to do our next one. My next word is H. You write it down, and if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video. I-T. Write that guy down. H-I-T. Okay, let's talk about this word. If I'm going too fast, you may hit pause right now. I know with this word, the H says H, the I says I, and the T says T. If I'm having trouble with this word, I can hang out on my vowel. Here I go. It. Hit. All right, one more. All right, my next word and my last word is fin. Oh, I told you. Okay, I'm going to have to write a different one then since I told you. What was I thinking? My next word is this one. Write it down. W-I-N. Write it down. Write it down, write it down. Okay, let's talk about what we know about this word. I know W says W. I know I says I. And I know N says So let's talk about this word. If we're having trouble, we can hang out on our vowel. W. I. Win. Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys a spelling challenge. Are you ready? I want you to spell the word. Hang on just a minute. I got to find it. I got to find you a good one. Spell the word tip. Go. Unblend it. T-I-P. Write it down. Okay, I'm going to write it, so if you're not ready, pause the video. Tip. I heard. Get this guy. I heard a T-I-P. Tip. Okay, now I'm going to write it. I'm just going to use this guy again. Tip. Okay, the first sound's T. I know T says T. The next sound is I. I know I says I. And the last sound is P. P. I know P says P. And that's how you spell tipped. Tip. Tip. Okay, the next word I want you to spell. Get ready. Get ready. Fist. Echo. Unblend. F-I-S-T. Remember to pull that blend apart when you're spelling fist. Write it. Okay, if you're not ready, you better mute me now because I'm about to do it. Fist. Here's all the sounds I hear. I-S-T. My first sound is f. I know F says f. My next sound is I. I know I says I. My next sound is s. I know S says s. My last sound is t. I know T says t. Let's read it. F, I, st. There's that blend guy. Remember him? We pulled him apart when we spelled him. See how he has dots? Because we pulled him apart when we spelled him. We wanted to make sure we got both letters. But when we read him, they kind of like each other, so we have to put them back together. Here we go. Fist. Fist. Good job today, guys. That's all for today.